The Terrain has been one of GM's most popular vehicles since its debut and continues to offer small SUV shoppers an excellent alternative. The Terrain and its slightly down-market corporate counterpart, the Chevy Equinox, have been runaway hits for GM. One of its distinguishing features has been its size, being bigger than the rest of the herd, placing it somewhere between a compact and a midsize. And because it's a GMC, you pay a little more for that professional-grade tagline, giving it an entry-level premium price tag when you go hog wild with options. Take, for instance, this tester, a top-of-the-line Terrain all-wheel drive SLT-2 fitted with the V6, Navi, towing package, and collision alert and lane departure warning systems, new goodies for 2012. Carbon black metallic paint is extra too, for an as-tested price of $37,110. More than you'd pay for a loaded CR-V, but less than you would for a Murano LE. The Terrain is your classic tweener. Much more so than my first test drive a few years back, I really like this Terrain for its flexibility and refinement. Never having been a big fan of GM's 3-liter power plant, this one seemed immeasurably more mature, quieter, and powerful than I remember. It, along with the 6-speed auto, is a perfect fit here, if you think the base 185 horsepower 4-cylinder isn't going to be enough. The pairing is buttery smooth and robust, producing 264 horsepower. It's also flex fuel capable if you so choose, and more than doubles the Terrain's towing capability to 3,500 pounds. It costs $1,500. The negative, of course, is the drop in fuel economy by a combined 4 mpg for the all-wheel drive model. This one is rated at 16 mpg city, 23 highway, but my weekly number was even below that. The Terrain, with its unmistakable GMC butch look, does a fine interpretation of a smaller scale Yukon. It has a low step-in height for easy passenger access, and the rear hatch opens to a low, wide opening for a less taxing experience. The rear seats are a huge plus in that they slide up to 8 inches for more or less cargo room, and they tilt for comfort. The spaciousness is top-notch. Ditto for cargo room, though the rear seats don't fold completely flat. For 2012, the 7-inch touchscreen has been revamped with a more modern interface, including backup cam integration, and though this tester didn't have it, the all-new IntelliLink service becomes available on Terrain this year, adding Bluetooth audio control, Pandora, and Stitcher smart radio. Comfortable, stocked, and quiet, this SLT-2 trim has an attractive and functional cabin with the deepest center console you'll find, though its level of quality overall isn't the highest. So while the Terrain shines in most areas, there is some discussion for counterpoint. The Terrain's turning radius is ungainly in parking lots, and rivals like the all-new Honda CR-V extrude more interior space from a tidier, more fuel-efficient package. But the GMC Terrain provides small SUV shoppers a different flavor in the segment. For Drive Time, I'm Steve Hammis.